What's up, guys? It's Professor Broman, and I wanted to show/tell you how to get all 5 of the current infections. If you so wish, and just talk a little bit about what this might mean currently for Destiny. Now, we're trying to queue into a 6v6 match in hopes that we can infect one other Guardian with all 5 of our super dope infections, but this kind of leads into a much larger situation for Destiny as a whole, which is the entire owl sector situation that's going on. So, here you go. Owl sector, of course, is a direct reference to sort of the Warmind things, the orbital lancelet things, where basically the Warminds would use these orbital weapons to strike Earth in order to, save the city. So that's who's dealing with all this stuff. But as the lore is being revealed inside of the website, the Owl Sector website, we're discovering more and more about what this could possibly mean inside of the game story-wise. So there's a couple of hypotheses. The tower might be closed during the first week of the Rise of Iron. And if that's the case, everyone would be super salty. But let's move on from that. If you want to get yourself all 5 of these infections, here's what you need to do. You need to get into a match with someone who has all 5, or be in a match where all 5 are present. I'm not really sure how people manage to get them to stack in the first place, but the easiest way to do it is to encounter someone who, like my Warlock, has all 5 of these infections and kill them after they have used their super at least once in the match. It appears to be the activation of the super that allows the transition of all of these infected materials in between different Guardians. Now, some key points to note is that Brilliance, Glory, Magnificence, Fortitude, and Splendor all say they give you XP boosts, but they don't all stack on each other. If these boosts were to stack on each other, you'd be seeing people ranking up fully in one Crucible match, and that's not something that you've been seeing at all, actually. You have been seeing large rep gains, almost 370 plus points during Vanguard matches with a booster. They are definitely worthwhile. If you are a Guardian trying to level up right now and you don't know what to do before the Rise of Iron, you want to get infected. And I know that sounds messed up, but that infection is going to allow you to spread to everyone around you the joy and happiness that is Fortitude or Magnificence or whatever. The other big issue is that said infections might lead to problems when Rise of Iron launches. All of the lore seems to indicate, at least everything that they're releasing, seems to indicate that there could be a huge problem with the way that these nanites, which is what they're called, operate. And even though right now they're being helpful, they could completely sabotage your systems as a Guardian, which could make you D-level or some sort of ridiculous thing like that once the Rise of Iron launches. Now that, of course, would be a super big fuck you to everyone in the game, but also a really interesting way to start out a new DLC, making sure not everybody is just steamrolling everything. But that's neither here nor there. So there's the possibility that this could be a bad thing or this could be a good thing, or we don't really know. It could be something that Rasputin has brought for us, or maybe one of the other Warminds. A lot of people have mentioned Charlemagne on forums or in chats, but personally, I think, Siva was a nanite-based, program that was designed to build cities. So I think that it's very, very possible that some of the Warminds got hold of Siva and are now using them to fight against the infection that they know is coming or has been released. This is sort of like a preemptive boost to Guardians' capabilities before they have to face the real threat, which is exactly what's going on when Rise of Iron launches. Another thing that would make me that would lead me to believe this is that in some of the lore that's been released from Owl Sector, we have heard mention of things like remember who watches over you and communications in tonal variations, just like anytime you encounter Rasputin in the game, there are tones and songs that are played throughout by Rasputin to try and communicate with the Guardians. So it's not outside the realm of possibility to think that this could be one Warmind helping us fight against a technological threat, which would actually be pretty cool and sort of end Destiny's lore on a super high note, taking us into the future. So there you go, guys. That is how to get all 5 infections and what the fuck is going on with this weird shit on my head. Both of them in one fantastic video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you all next time in Destinoodles.